Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We are at it again. Today, we are going to make some sliders two different ways. We're going to use cold cuts and we're going to make cheeseburger sliders. Now, let me show you what we're going to use, okay? We're going to use some Lawry's, garlic salt, Mrs. Dash, some mushrooms. That's about a fourth of a pound of hamburger meat. In this bowl here, I've got red, green, yellow. You don't have to use all of those. All the different colored bell peppers, red, yellow, green, and some onions. This is butter. We're going to put a little garlic salt in that, and we're going to use that later. I'll show you in a minute. We're going to use this cheese that I got here, cold cuts, and of course the slider rolls. Okay, let me get everything set up, give you a shot of what we're going to use, and I'll be right back. Okay, all right. The very first thing we're going to get going on this is we're going to go ahead and get this hamburger meat going, okay? Because we need to get that browned up. And then we're going to also season it up a little bit. I'm going to use a little bit of garlic salt. And of course, you don't have to add these seasonings if you don't want to. Remember, it's your kitchen, your family. Season the way you all eat, okay? That's the queen, Mrs. Dash, going in. I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of this Lawry's. And then I'm going to use the onion. I'm going to get that onion on in there, the onion, the bell pepper mixture. And I'm going to let that brown up right along with the hamburger meat. So I'm going to brown this up about 15 minutes. After this is browned up, we'll move on to the next step and I'll be right back. All right. Now here is where you put your condiments in. My family just told me no mushrooms. So I'm not going to put in the mushrooms. But however you like your cheeseburgers, we like ours with mustard. So I'm just going to take some mustard and put it in there. Use as little or, if you like mayonnaise and ketchup, put it in there. We want the cheeseburger experience. So I'm just going to mix this up in here. And then we're going to start assembling. Okay? So I'm going to set that all up and I will be right back. Okay. Now, you want to make sure that you have your oven. I always tell you all the time, have your oven waiting for you instead of you waiting for your oven. So my oven's on 350. This is going to go in the oven for 10 minutes. This is where I'm going to use this cheese. As you can see, I've got the different kinds in there. Okay, use whichever one you want. Like I said, remember, this is something that you and your family are going to eat. So make sure it's something that you all will like, okay? You definitely want to make sure it's something that you all will like. Something that you all will eat. Okay, I put the two big ones here because that's what my husband wants. So, if yours don't separate on their own, just cut it in half, okay? So I'm going to set that to the side. And we're just going to start building, okay? Easy peasy. Get your meat in there. This is so easy to do. And it will be loved by all. And like I said, when it comes to putting the condiments in there, make sure you use the condiments that you and your family will eat, okay? Don't go using mustard if that's not what you use on your regular cheeseburger. We use mustard on our cheeseburgers here in this family. Like I said, make it to whatever it is that you and your family will like. You can overload this with meat, but remember, it's going to be cut down the middle. So that's the reason why I'm kind of going off to the sides, because I want it to all be on the bun, not dripping off in the pan, although it won't matter. We can still adjust that. Okay? And then this is when you take your cheese. You can also use your Velveeta slices. That'll be just fine. It won't matter. That is just fine. Put your cheese in there. And you can add some more meat if you want to. Completely up to you. You know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to overload mine. That's what we'll do. We'll just overload this puppy. This is so easy. And for those of you who do not know, I have 3 children. I've been married for 25 years to the same man. Love him as much today as I did the day I married him. Actually, I think I love him more. And I love and adore my babies. Absolutely. There is no life without my family. I love them and they love me. All right. So, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put our lid back on top. Okay? And then this is when we're going to use that garlic. Let me get you to see that. The garlic salt. Okay? We're going to put a little bit of garlic salt in this melted butter. You don't need a lot, just a little bit. Okay? And then I'm also going to use, if I can find it, in the cabinet. There it is. I'm going to use a little bit of basil. And that's basically just for the pretty effect. We love things to look pretty in here. Okay. And then I'm just going to use my little brush to mix it all up. No sense in getting a whole bunch of utensils when you don't have to. Okay? You can see what I'm doing and just mix that up. And then we're just going to brush the top of this. Okay? Look at that. Gorgeous already. Look at what we're doing. This is so easy. You can do this for dinner night, tailgates. You can do this for any time of the week. Any time of the week. Any time of the week. And while I'm getting this going and it's in the oven, I'm going to set up and we're going to do the cold cuts. I'll be right back. All right, here we go again. I'm going to set these off to the side. I am going to use this honey mustard dressing. If you've ever seen this in the store, this stuff is so great. My kids use this for dipping sauce with their chicken nuggets, everything. I mean, for it to be great value, it is really good. I mean, you can use it on your salads. This is some good stuff. So I'm going to use that. And I'm going to, like I did the first time, I'm going to move this out of the way. This time I am definitely going to use these two hamburger buns over here. Just put some of this on there and then just spread it around. And that's all you got to do. And like I said, this stuff is so good. If you've never had it, this is definitely a try me item. All right?
It smells good.
I'm glad. You're getting ready to taste some here in just a few minutes. All right. So there's that one. And we're just going to, like I said, we're just going to spread this around. It is going to be so yummy. Let me check the other sliders. Oh, yeah. They're almost ready to come out. Hold on a second. Let me get them out. All right. Well, here we go again. I'll put that ham on there. And this is one of those times you put as much meat as you want. As little or as much as you want. It ain't gonna hurt nobody. Nope. We're just gonna lather all that meat on there. We're getting ready to get our meat on. Get our meat on. Get our meat on. That's what we're doing. All right. And if ham and turkey is not what you want to use what you like. Use what you know. Use what your family is going to eat. Because I love cooking for my family. Not everybody loves cooking, but I enjoy cooking for my family. I truly do. All right. Look at that. Doesn't that make you want a bite? You can make some. If you were here, I'd give you a bite. Okay. So now that's our ham. I still got a little bit left over. My little girl can have her a little sandwich later. Okay? So now here we go with the turkey. Oh, yeah. Okay? And again, I say put on as much meat as you like. As little meat as you like. Get your eat on. Right? This is so delicious. My kids love these. I used to make them all the time during the summertime when they be out from school, stuff like this. Give them French fries or some chips. Oh, trust me. Quick, simple, and you always want to feed them something where you know where it came from. McDonald's is just not it. My kids have never been a McDonald's fan, not even McDonald's fries. Now, make some fries at the house. There we go. We got a deal. My kids are not a fan of eating out. And I say all the time, there's nothing you can buy out there in them streets that you can't make here at the house. All it takes is a couple of minutes to figure it all out. And look at the ingredients before you buy it. It'll tell you. Okay. That's all the meat I am going to put on here. Now we're going to add the cheese. All right, all right. We're going to put cheese all over this. And see how thick these slices are. So it's going to melt. So it's going to be fine. That's it. That's all I'm going to do to that one. Put it on. Okay? But with this one, I'm going to use some of the Kobe cheese on the big ones. Couple of slices is all it takes. Alright? Then we're going to do like we did last time. And you know, you can absolutely add sesame seeds on this, but I'm just not going to do it. Again, like I said, use what you have. Don't go out and spending a bunch of money on stuff. Move you over just a little bit. That you don't normally use. Because that stuff can get pricey after a while. You know? Constantly buying all this stuff that you only going to use one time. Don't do it. Do not do it to yourself. Improvise and use what you have. There is absolutely nothing in the world wrong with that. Because I do it all the time. My daughter tells me I do not know how to follow a recipe to save my life. She tells me that all the time. But it does always turn out good. Okay, so we're going to put this in the oven. Get this one going. My husband is going to absolutely love those big ones. And I'll be back. All right, here we go. There is our cheeseburger sliders. There is our cold cut sliders. I wanted you to see what it looks like without us having to cut it. Look how pretty that looks. Put that on the table. Oh my goodness. And with the cheeseburger, put it with a little bit of potato chips, and your kids will be in heaven. All right, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more. All right, please like and subscribe. And guess what? I'll see you on the next one. Things Made Easy with Gigi. See you next time. Bye-bye.